No, no. Yeah! Alright, big dog. Woo, woo, woo. Now look, hold on. Fuck it, it is what it is. Alright, y'all. Welcome to the Iron Bruce Leroy. I fucked it up. Welcome back to my second stream. Now, for those that are wondering, what happened to your first stream? Well, two things happened. One, I had to re-record this shit twice. Two, the second one didn't save to Twitch. So if you go to Iron Bruce Leroy YouTube, I will upload it there. I'm in the process of uploading it today. Alright? For those that will see it, welcome. Welcome to my dojo. Sit your ass down! Before we get started with today's video, like, comment, subscribe, or however the fuck the terminology is for Twitch. If I'll beat y'all ass, that's probably not doing it. Follow me on my, hold on, let me move this out. Let me move it. Let me move it. Okay, cool. Alright. Don't allow, nigga. I'm not doing all that shit. Alright. There was. Okay, transition, great. So everything is what I need, right? So, alright, cool. So, this is a quick video. I'm trying to uphold my promise. We don't have a ton of time, but we have enough time to talk about the Eagles 53-man roster, some people who got cut, people who got brought back to the team, and things of that nature. Okay. So 53-man roster. Alright. Oh, by the way, follow me on my social medias. This I am Bruce Leroy. TikTok is it's Bruce Leroy BIH, okay? Just letting you know. Okay? Just letting you know. Alright. So real quickly, let's get to work, man. Let's not waste no time. Let's go to 53-man roster. By the way, so first I'll talk about who got cut that I'm kinda sad. Kind of in tears. Anaya Smith got cut, and I'm kind of mad. Abby was like, well, he didn't do anything. I'm like, yo, stop worrying about last year. This year, he did a good job. You just can't replace Johnny Wilson, who's a big body who can block, right? And you can't, like, Darius Cooper was doing so well. It's just too much competition in front of him, but I feel like Anaya Smith, I would have loved to see him get a second chance. I think he earned a second chance, but, it is what it is. Unfortunately, I feel like that first year, it left a nasty taste in our mouth, pause. And I guess he didn't do enough to overcome the competition in front of him, but I rock with Anaya Smith. Hopefully somebody pick him up and give him an opportunity, man, because I think he did a very good job in camp. I was very impressed with what I've seen from him in the preseason. People are going to try to play it off and act like you're okay. You're all right. I guess you're good for an NFL player. You're okay. But no, he did a good job. It actually sucked to see that he got cut. So, I'm not going through the obvious things like Jalen Hurts and the AJ Brown. I'm not doing that dumbass shit. Shout out to Darius Cooper for making a roster. Shout out to the Eagles for not fumbling this one. You got a guy who did really well in the preseason, really well in training camp. He deserved it. Definitely out of everybody I wanted to see make the roster outside of the obvious names, Darius Cooper was definitely number one on my list. I don't know about y'all. I don't know who the hell Holland Pierce is. So Kenyon Green, I thought got cut, but I guess he's on a practice squad. So I'm a little surprised. Cameron Williams, a guy who's like a veteran. I think he came from Miami. He made the team. E.J. Jenkins. Am I looking at the right shit? Oh, I'm looking at the right thing. Let's go to roster instead. Hold on 1 second. Let me look at the roster instead. Okay. This shit confused. I think I was going to go to the depth chart. It is what it is. Hopefully, if I'm wrong, y'all correct me. Maybe in the comments below. I don't know. And I'm also uploading this one to YouTube as well. So, Calcaterra, Colin Granson. No disrespect. I didn't see shit Colin Granson did. And in that third preseason game, his ass was horrible. He was committing penalties and shit. I wasn't too impressed with Colin Granson. E.J. Jenkins made the roster. I did not see him. I thought he got cut. Don't quote me on that, okay? I thought he got cut. What the fuck am I looking at? This is not... Hold on. Let me go look up the 53-man. Okay, so two things happened. Oh, they signed 14 players. Let's go over. So two transactions happened. So let's start Anaya Smith. So Kyle McCord got cut. DTR, Dorian Thompson-Robinson got cut. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, as far as I know, hasn't made the team. We're going to look at the list. However, oh yeah, and for those that don't know, we got Fred Williams back. I think that's his name. From, he went to the Jacksonville Jaguars. We got him back, so that's really good for left tackle depth. Played really good last year, like I said in a little video I put up on TikTok. Played really, really good the time that he had to start, so very happy that he's back. We signed Willie Lampkin, who had the highest passer rating out the whole preseason. He's a relatively smaller center. I'm trying to figure out if there is. And also, we signed long snapper Charlie Hewlett to the active roster. I don't know who the hell that is. Damn. I gotta look at this shit. You play the audio? Damn, son. Where'd you find this guy? Damn. Get down, bitch. Okay, so a little background on him. 5'11", 290-pound Lampkin was signed by the Rams as a rookie free agent during the 2025 NFL Draft out of North Carolina. The Senior Bowl participant played both guard and center for the Rams in the first 2 preseason games. He graded as the top rookie offensive... Whoa! The top rookie offensive lineman in the preseason. Not just center, offensive lineman. Whoa! So to make room for them on the roster, Tristan Coleman is out of here? What? He got to be on the practice squad. Trevor Keegan, I thought, got traded. Thought he got traded. This shit is confusing. Okay. So let's go to the I'm gonna look up the real roster, but let's start with the practice squad players, because that's gonna be the easiest to do. It's gonna be easiest to fucking do. Sound like fucking man. You look, I got respect for. I'm about to say who I sound like. Me sound like with a fucking list, but I'm gonna let it rock. So who the fuck is Chance Campbell? Who? Elijah Cooks. Oh yeah, you got Elijah Cooks on the practice squad. Yes, go. Hell yeah. So Kenyon Green's on the practice squad. EJ Jenkins, who kind of disappointed me a bit. I feel like EJ Jenkins took a step down. Like he was dropping passes and getting some penalties. Like this, I'm not really impressed with EJ Jenkins this time around. 2024, he did a fantastic job. This year, so far, hopefully he get better if he gets some playing time. But I'm very unimpressed. Okay. Oh, they got the 3 on. Okay, so that kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Brandon Johnson after going undrafted out of Oregon in 2025. Johnson signed with the Eagles. Johnson played well this offseason and worked his way up to the defensive backs were ass. I don't know if he played in the Jets game. They were ass. Patrick Johnson, glad we got him on the roster. He was tearing shit up. You know what I'm saying? I low-key feel like he should have made the 53 because he really made a lot of plays. Cameron Latu, I don't know who the fuck that is. Terrace Marshall, okay, we got him on the practice squad. That's dope. Kyle McCord, again, he was ass, but like again, he's 7th round pick. Let him develop. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he'll play better the next time. Perry Nicholson, drafted 86th round 2018, played for 17s. I don't know who the fuck that is. Holland Pierce. Antoine Powell Ryan, I'm surprised. Well, hold on. What they say about Antoine Powell Ryan? Because I'm surprised he didn't make the active roster. He said he flashed to the preseason finale by drawing a holding penalty, getting the strip sack on that. That doesn't even make any fucking sense. Listen, I want to try to listen to the sentence real quick. He flashed in the preseason finale by drawing a holding penalty and getting a strip sack on the next play. How the fuck is somebody getting a penalty flashing? That makes no sense. 0 sense. Like they could have reworded that sentence. Like that shit made no sense. Eli Ricks is on the practice squad. Andre Sam. I haven't seen. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I haven't seen Andre Sam play at all during this preseason. So Sam spent last season on a foot. I can't fucking read. God damn, nigga. Sam spent last season. It's like that one motherfucking class that can't read. Start laughing at him. Sam spent last season on Philadelphia's practice squad and appeared in one game against the Carolina. What the fuck is Carolina? Parliament, nigga? What the fuck is Carolina Panthers? He went undrafted in 2024 out of LSU. I did not see Andre Sam not one time in the preseason. I did not see him not one time in the preseason. So I don't know if he played for another team or some shit like that. I don't know. Okay, so the 53, let's go over it. So Joshua Uche made it. Definitely needs some defensive end. Obviously, Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna put some respect on my boy Jahan Dotson. Oh, real quickly, I want to talk about some things about the Nick Sirianni. And before I go to the 50 fucking 3, before I go to the 53, you fucking illiterate bitch. Before I go to the 53-man roster, okay, I want to talk about, because I watched Nick Sirianni. If we had time, I would have watched it with y'all, but fuck it. I watched it last night, the whole thing, in its entirety. I watched the Nick Sirianni High Rosen press conference. Salute to Howie Roseman for sticking up for Kelly Ringo. Yes, he struggled this camp, but I really appreciate it. He's sucking for all his players. I really love how they begun. I don't know if other teams do this, but I really love how they begun the press conference, say how much it sucks to cut players and things of that nature, and how to develop relationships and stuff like that. He spoke about the Charleston Gardner-Johnson trade because Kenyon Green ended up getting cut. Obviously, he's on the practice squad, so he's technically is on our team still. But also, people are freaking out over it. They're like, yeah, we traded him for no reason. You realize we got a 5th-round pick and Kenyon Green. We didn't just get Kenyon Green. We got Kenyon Green and a 5th-round pick. On top of that, Kenyon Green is a depth piece. He's not a starter. So I don't know why the fuck I keep saying, oh, why is it? He's not. He had no chance of starting over Tyler fucking Steen. Now, granted, I understand Kelsey said what he said, but from my eyes, from my eyes, I really thought that Tyler Steen did a fantastic job, and it really wasn't much that separated between him and Mekhi Becton. They low-key were pretty much, they were neck and neck in my eyes. Just Tyler Steen got injured in the preseason, and then Mekhi Becton ended up winning the job and ended up keeping it. But I really liked Tyler Steen starting a lot. Like, he did a really damn good job, to be honest. It wasn't much of a difference between Mekhi Becton and Tyler Steen, in my opinion. So, I knew he was going to get the job, man. It was just one of those things. It was like, I was trying to see what Kelsey was talking about, but he easily earned that shit because he did a great job starting for us last year. But Kenyon Green was never here to be a starter, so I don't know why y'all keep saying, oh, we wasted a trade. Like, don't get me wrong, I cried over Charles Gardner-Johnson. That's not getting for I cried because they're like, bro, he was the hardest soul of our team. He showed leadership in that Ravens game when he pulled everybody to the side. The defense started playing better as a result of what he was talking about. So trust me. But at the end of the day, we got a 5th-round pick and Kenyon Green, who's supposed to be a depth piece, not a starter. He was competing for a starting job, but I didn't expect him to win. Let's keep it real. He's not winning over Tyler Steen. So he's going to be more aggressive. One thing I did, like one little tidbit, and listen, I apologize to Nick Sirianni. I even had to shave my head because I was talking crazy about the guy. You know, so I got to stand by our coach. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I paid my fucking dues. I paid my dues, all right? So one thing I don't like, it was like, yeah, well, they talked about John Mechie, why they brought him on the squad. They talked a little bit about Jahan Dotson. And it was like, yeah, the guy, Sirianni was like, yeah, the ball's going to go to, AJ, Devontae, Saquon in the passing game, and Dallas Goedert. I'm like, okay, I get that. Those are the primary, your primary options. Those are the guys they have to get the ball. I get it. But I don't really want to hear you say that because I want the ball to go to everybody this year. So if Mechie is open, I want the ball to go to him. If fucking Darius Cooper is open on a play that he's in, I want to go to him. They talked about Darius Cooper also playing special teams too because obviously he's going to be the 5th receiver off the depth chart. I think Mechie's going to be number 4. So obviously, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is with that. I'm trying to figure out what else. So Howie just talked about being aggressive and staying aggressive. Basically said like, yo, so as he got the interview out the press conference, he's on his shit, right? And clearly, the first move he made was obviously getting the practice squad players and then go getting the center that was the highest graded offensive lineman in preseason, which is awesome. Okay, so let's go over to 53, the ones that we really didn't know. I'm surprised Antoine Powell Ryan went to practice squad, but it's only but so much room. Jesus Christ. Why you have an ad on a fucking slideshow? Make it make sense. Adoree Jackson, who I'm not very high on, but what can we do? Brady Man obviously made it. Azeez Ojulari. Cool, they made the roster. My boy Tanner, I heard Tanner McKee is back. Everybody's good. Dickerson is good. AJ is good with the hamstring. Tanner McKee is good with the finger. Not this one. Not this one, y'all. Well, not this one. But he's good with the finger. Thumbs up. Good job, guys. Great job, guys. Way to go. Way to go, fuckers. Way to go. Don't play. Okay. Sidney Brown. Could be interesting year. Mac McWilliams. He showed some flashes. A little inconsistent. a little inconsistencies here and there, but I actually liked the way Mac McWilliams played in the preseason. He did pretty good, if you ask me. He did a good job. What the fuck? Why they stop showing me fucking? It's a slideshow. It's pictures, you fuck face. Makuba, I didn't hear anything about Makuba, but I think Makuba's good to go. But if he's not, I'll update y'all on social media, some shit like that. Will Shipley, man, it's gonna be a good. I cannot wait to see how Shipley gonna play this year. AJ Dillon, he's gonna surprise a lot of y'all too, if he even gets the ball. Hopefully we don't treat him like we did Rashard Penny. Jahad Campbell. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a little bit mad that, Jeremiah Trot didn't happen, but you know what I'm saying? When you got a generational talent like Jahad Campbell, sometimes you just like, if you're not really on that level, you just kind of get the short end of the stick. Pause. But it is, but Jahad Campbell and fucking Zach Ertz. Zach Bond playing together, man, that's gonna be crazy. Reed Blankenship, my boy, you know what I'm saying? Ed Reed Blankenship. Jesus God, what the okay. You just made me go all the way back, you freaking dipshit. Oh my God, stop. Okay, hold on. Why you bro? It's a fucking slideshow. We don't need a ad on a slideshow, dog. Like, what is this? Motherfuckers. Whoever made this shit need to be slapped. They need to slap them and slap they. Let me chill out. Tristan McCollum, I think got boots. I don't know if he's a practice squad. I think he's on the main roster. Cooper made it. Smael Mondon, who he made some plays this preseason, so I'm happy. So I'm happy he made it. Ben Van Sumeren, can't fucking talk. Sweet sour soup. Ja'Cory Bennett played pretty good in the preseason, but again, he has to catch up on the terminology and actually learning the system. So good luck with that. Why does it keep doing that? Ogbo, I don't know who the fuck this is, by the way. Ogbo Okoro. No, never mind. Let me stop. I don't want to butcher this nigga name. I'm just gonna thank you for making the team. Jeremiah Trotter, obviously. Tyler Steen. Alex Hunt, my boy, gonna have a good day. I don't know why they got fucking Brett Toth. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what Jordan Mulatto or anybody else say. I'm not impressed with Brett Toth. Brett Toth is ass to me. Like, they have to do it because we can't get that many offensive linemen, I guess, the depth. But I think there's better options. We got to get rid of this nigga, go for somebody else. I'm not impressed with him at all. I'm glad they got this other dude. Just in case. I'm not impressed with Toth. Drew Kendall had a really good preseason. Really, really good. I'm very happy he made the squad for sure. Obviously, usual suspects, Cameron Williams, Keegan, Matt Pryor. He actually had a good preseason as well. John Mechie. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see. It's going to be an interesting year with him if he gets the ball. Kyle Katera. Y'all going to stop disrespecting this motherfucking name. I'm telling you, you're going to clip that blocking. He's going to show y'all that he legit. You know what I'm saying? Stop disrespecting that guy. I'm tired of y'all doing that. Stop disrespecting Jahan Dotson, too. Byron Young. I don't know how Byron Young plays. I have to go see more. I'm not saying he's a working project, but I'm not. Gabe Hall had a really good preseason, by the way. Oh my God, we're almost done. Moro Ojomo, scary. 7th round pick, and he played like the way he played in the Super Bowl, and he playing like that in the preseason. Ooh, watch out. That guy gonna be scary, man. I'm telling you. Moro Ojomo gonna be the real deal. Usual suspect, Sam Howell, love the pick. By the way, again, a little inconsistent in Washington, but I thought that he got done dirty just like Josh Rosen in Arizona. This is literally a steal. A 5th and a 7th round pick for a guy that literally should have had another chance at starting, especially how he played on the Commanders. By the way, Howie talked about how he literally was watching him in the draft process. He talked about how, ironically, he watched North Carolina at Pitt, and they ended up he made a little joke about how, ironically, we had Kenny Pickett last year. That's why I ain't gonna ever talk shit about Kenny Pickett because he played with heart, played with broken ribs, and he played good his last game that he was starting. So I ain't gonna talk shit about Kenny Pickett. I did in the past, but I'm not no more. But Sam Howell, I like the pick. That's a steal if you ask me, straight up. And Fred Johnson, welcome back, Fred. All right, I think that's it. All right, so I think I'm going to see y'all on, that's all I got to say. The other thing would be like, okay, we'll watch interviews, but we don't got time for that shit. All right, so I'm out of here, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. Stay safe, you know what I'm saying? If it's raining, go get an umbrella. Make sure you got a rain jacket. Make sure you got your rain boots, you know what I'm saying? Don't walk outside with a t-shirt and shorts and thinking that you going, it's going to turn to a goddamn water park outside. You feel me? But, yeah, nonetheless, stay safe. Stay safe. Let me get the fuck up off here. Boy! What?